Oh.
Hey there, guys. Eric Ortiz, my cohort.
Mercer Morrison.
Another review.
Yeah.
We just came from seeing Motor City.
Motor City, man, and has nothing to do with making cars or the fact that we actually don't make
But
cars
there
in America
are cars
anymore.
in it.
There are cars in it,
And it
and
is-
buildings, and people.
And it's totally like an audition tape or
Yeah.
a super self-tape for Alan Ritchson to play Batman.
Yeah.
But since you're the guest and this was your idea, by all means, go ahead.
Well, I like the movie a lot. I think you have to see this in theaters to get the full experience. That's what I think. I think if you watch this at home, it's not going to be the same thing because, spoiler alert, there's little to no dialogue in the movie.
It's a silent film.
Yeah, literally, it's kind of a modern science film, a modern silent film, and also I think I saw some of the comments. I try not to look at comments, but one of them said that this is like a soundtrack film, which I think is appropriate because there's a lot of music, both soundtrack and then both original, that are doing the heavy lifting. I think you have like David Bowie in the beginning, and then you have Fleetwood Mac, and so you have those carrying
James
kind of the
Gunn
movie.
and Martin Scorsese had a baby gangster movie, and this is pretty much it.
Yeah.
It's not up to par with those directors. However,
Yeah.
To piggyback off of your point, I thought this was an enjoyable time. There's a lot to be gained by seeing it in the theater. I think
Yeah.
another big aspect to it is getting that theater surround sound. So when the music hits, it actually fills the entire arena. You feel it, and it kind of, I think, echoes the character's emotions. So it's more, I think authentic is the word I'm looking for here. And I don't think this movie blinks in the sense of like, it's very, there's no poker face here. They want
Yeah.
you to feel a specific thing.
Yeah.
They give you the music to feel that specific thing.
Yeah.
And I never felt like it overstayed its welcome or kind of got heavy-handed with it. It was just kind of like there, and you accept it, and you kind of roll with it.
Yeah, I think I like that. I think like the complaints that I would have is that this movie runs like an hour 43. I would round up.
It could have
hour
been 90
45.
minutes.
It could have been a solid 90 minutes. There were definitely scenes. We'll just do spoiler alerts between Ben Foster and Shailene Woodley that could have
I
been
couldn't tell
cut
that
down.
was Ben Foster.
Yeah,
Like I thought it was Jimmy
could.
Cahn's kid because he
Cahn's
looked like when I first saw the character, it looked like Disco Stu from The Simpsons. I'll pop something.
Yeah,
right
in which they lay. I will say that, like you said, like they kind of lay it on thick for you to get who's who. Like you definitely know that these are the bad guys, these are the good guys. But yeah, like I think it's a solid, fun flick. I mean, everyone, their expressions, like that's what I love is that
Yeah.
like I feel like too often, especially with the Netflixifications of movies, people
yeah,
state their dialogues over and over and over again, and this one you have to really
I'm
pay
walking
attention
out of this
to.
room because you made me angry.
Yeah.
Now I must soak and cry over here.
Like there were so many moments in this where like, wait, why is this character doing this? And then it would later come up like, oh, like that kind of thing.
which made it more engaging.
Which
'cause
made
you're
it more
involved.
engaging. Like Alan
You gotta pay attention.
Like Alan Ritchson's character like gets this box out of his car when he thinks his car got stolen. He was like, oh, thank God. And I was like, oh, that's weird. Next scene, it's an engagement ring. And so that's why I was like, oh, okay, that's great.
And it hits because it means something to him. We understand it
Yeah.
means something to him, so it means something to us. And then when the plot, continues from there with another really cool musical montage moment, it just kind of works. And I
Yeah.
was surprised that it worked as well as it did.
I'm surprised. I mean, like, I think there could have been a little bit more action scenes, but,
Yeah, but
I think
then-
from what we got, the money and everything like that. But I think from what we got, it was great. I mean, the elevator fight scene between Richardson and the
I think that's
all
best
black
fight scene I've seen
Columbine
in quite
shooter
some
guy.
time. Yeah, oh my God.
The trench coat wearing guy.
I forget the actor's name, but he played Master Chief in that really not good Halo series that was on Paramount Plus.
But the fight scene between him, yes, and Alan Richardson in the elevator is
fantastic.
amazing, and just that ending sequence. I will say this, that because my friend before I went to see this movie is like, let me know what you think of the last 5 minutes, and I will mention this, that I think that the ending scenes should have taken place still in '77,
Yeah.
like that. It should have ended with Ben Foster.
This guy holds a grudge.
Yeah, this guy. I mean, maybe that's what they meant by the scene, but it kind of just felt like a little bit add-on-y, and I was kind of like, and I am glad that we got closure, because for a moment I thought that they were going to set up for like Motor City 2
like
or
Motor City 2,
something.
or like
Yeah.
some kind of like cliffhanger ending, or like
Yeah.
the story continues. But no, overall, like it did. Let me try that again. That ending scene, the last 5 minutes, did feel a little bit tacked on. That said, when you kind of just flow with what this movie's giving to you and how it's giving it to you, you kind of don't care. Even though
Yeah.
the makeup, I won't say what it is, looks a little bit, last shot of Harry Potter and
It looked
frickin',
good. It looked good on Ben Foster, but not the other guy. I'm trying not to spoil.
Yeah, let's not spoil.
Yeah, it looked good on him, but not the other guy. But overall, yeah, like I think go see this movie while you can in theaters.
Yeah,
I
if
mean,
you can't see it in theaters, I mean, if you catch it in stream, we're not going to say don't watch it because it's still a fun time.
Yeah.
But the temptation to pause or to skip this because okay, I get it, and then you kind of lose because there's a lot of use of slow motion, and there's this very cool scene where Jack White, has a cameo.
skip it and move.
I know. Boom, boom. And
He reprised his role as Steve from the Minecraft movie. Yeah.
moving on.
Yeah.
But there's a very big character moment that is shot in a certain way where it kind of the camera doesn't give it attention, but we know what's happening, why it's happening, and it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
It's a very laid back, well directed action movie that I think should probably be getting a little bit more love than probably
I think
is
so
getting
too.
right now. So to the honeypot scale, out of 4, how many honeypots on your end?
Out of 4, I mean, I really feel like a 5, like out of 5 would be more fair. I would say it's a solid 3 out of 5 honeypots.
3 out of 5 honeypots. Okay, so I'll second that. I say 3 out of 5 honeypots. A surprisingly good overall movie. Could have been better. Cinema Bear Score, I'd say it's an interesting. At the very least, it's an interesting watch.
Yes.
I won't say why per se. You'd have to really see it to get it. But yeah, if you've seen the theaters, you won't be disappointed. You catch it in streaming. Again, the temptation to pause, fast forward, or whatever is there, so you might lose something. But it is a worthy viewing. Motor City is a worthy movie to watch.
Yeah.
And seeing Alan Ritchson in a feature film, I want to see him in more feature films. I think
Yeah,
he can carry a movie
he's
very
great.
well.
Yeah, I just like how people, especially in this movie, like they're shoving around and stuff like that. Not that he's like this 6'4", 6'5" behemoth.
No.
Like people are like, people are picking fights with him, and they're like, hey, you. Like it's just
that's
why?
the part
Why
that doesn't
would
make
you?
sense. It's almost like let's say like Frodo walks into a bar and everyone's over 6 feet and he's starting to pick a fight with everybody.
Yeah.
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Yeah.
But then again, Joe Pesci did the same thing in Goodfellas.
Yeah,
and it
I
kinda
guess.
worked out.
Yeah, but overall, yeah, no, I definitely recommend this.
All right, so that's our take on Motor City. Fun movie. Catch it in theaters while you can, if you can. If it's a streaming, again, just
Yeah.
be patient and let the movie, let the film flow through you.
Yes,
All right, guys.
Skywalker.
Please like and subscribe. Oh, and by the way, this video is not sponsored by AMC A-List, but hint, hint.
Yeah,
All
thanks
right.
a lot.
Thanks, care. Like and subscribe. Bye-bye.
Bye.